Hello, beautiful and purposeful sons and daughters of the great I am. Oh my gracious, it is such a joy to get to talk to you. I'm so excited because today I'm going to talk about friendships. And so I play soccer on my high school soccer team, and you can probably imagine that by the end of practice, I smell funky. Oh my goodness, I smell so bad. But for some reason, I don't know why, maybe because we had practice throughout, like, for almost pretty much 2 hours, and then I guess my nose just gets used to it for practicing every day, so I genuinely can't smell my funk. But oh my goodness, the moment that I walk in the front door of my house, my brother puts his shirt over his nose to block out the smell, and I am so excited to tell my mom and dad all about the day and all about what Jesus did in it and the conversations that he led to be had and all of the beauty that took place. But like, before I even get into the details, they say, "Okay, sweet girlie, I love hearing about your day, but you have got to go get a shower first because you smell bad." You guys, I need people that love me enough to tell me I have funk. I need people to show me my stinkiness when I can't see it on my own. Psalm 1 through 4. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. And it later goes in to say, he will be like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in season, and its leaf does not wither. All that he does, he prospers in. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. If I don't have people that love me with the love of God, and who are better than I am, daily investing into me, pouring into me, keeping me accountable, and sharpening me, then I will be like chaff blown away by the wind. I will be walking around everywhere I go, and I will be stinking up the place. I will be stinking up my soul. My words will be full of funk. Everything that I look at will be seen in negativity, and I will see it as dirty because I am filled with funk. And not only that, but I will bring it to other people. I will bring it into the conversations that I have. And not only that as well, but it will continue to get worse because it wasn't solved the moment that it started. I have to have Psalm 1 friends. I had to have those beautiful friendships. I had to have those people that are better than me, that are even deeper in their relationship with Christ than I am, so that they can continue to encourage me and continue to show me where I have funk, continue to be there for me when I need them, when that enemy is coming hard and I just need guidance. We have to have those friends. Proverbs 13:20. Whoever walks with the wise will become wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. I will suffer harm if nobody tells me I've got funk. And trust me, I have some funk. But because I walk with the wise, then I'm able to know, oh, thank you. And together, God will allow you to get clean. Get that soap. But it's so crucial. It's so crucial. Because we were not called to live this life alone. I love it how in John 10, I'll share this verse with you. In John 10, God talks about how he is the shepherd. And it's so beautiful how purposeful God is when he talks to us, and how intentional he is with every word. So in John 10:10, very truly I tell you, Pharisees, anyone who does not enter the sheep pen by the gate, but climbs in by some other way, is a thief and a robber. The one who enters by the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for him, and the sheep listen to his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought out all his own, he goes on ahead of them, and his sheep will follow him because they know his voice. But they will never follow a stranger. In fact, they will run away from the stranger because they do not recognize a stranger's voice. Jesus used this figure of speech, but the Pharisees did not understand what he was telling them. Therefore, again, Jesus said, "Very truly I tell you, I am the gate for the sheep. All who have come before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep have not listened to them. I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. They will come in and out and find pasture. The thief comes only to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I have come that you may have life and have it to the full. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep. So when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and runs away. Then the wolf attacks the flocks and scatters it. The man runs away because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father. And I lay down my own life for the sheep. I have other sheep that are not of the sheep pen. I must bring them also. They too will listen to my voice. And there shall be one flock and one shepherd. The reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life, only to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to lay it down and authority to take it up. This is the command I received from my Father." How beautiful is it that God refers to us as his sheep? He doesn't call us his raccoons or squirrels. You know how when you're driving down the road and you may see like a squirrel or a possum or a skunk or a raccoon or something on the side of the road? It's because they don't go in herds. They're always by themselves, right? You're not going to see a sheep on the side of the road. Just a little sheep that's on the side of the road. You wouldn't see that because sheep are always together in the herd. Always. You guys, we are the flock of Christ. We are his kingdom. We are the army of the great I am, and we were not called to be alone. And we need people to show us where we have funk, to show us when we are leading astray, but we can't see it on our own, because eventually we will be conformed to the ways of the world and be blinded and be blocked out from being able to recognize what the voice of God is. As it says, he calls on his own sheep and leads them out. When he has brought out all his own, he goes ahead of them, and the sheep follow him because they know his voice, but they will never follow a stranger. In fact, they will run away from him because they do not recognize the stranger's voice. We need the kingdom. We need someone, friends. We need our herd to watch out for us, to keep us accountable, because they know the voice of God. And whenever we are falling into the attacks and being hit by the flaming arrows of the enemy and having trouble lifting up that shield of faith to guard our heart, which is the well springs of life, when that enemy is coming at the source of our life, it's hard to have your ears tuned to hear the voice of God. And that is why we need those Psalm 1 friends. That's why we need those people to tell us when we've got that funk. For real. Because the struggle is real. The battle is real. And it is only by surrounding yourself with godly people that you will be able to remain firm and be able to keep yourself not only affirming yourself to God's truth, but by surrounding yourself with godly people, you are then aligning yourself with God's truth. So as it says in Proverbs 13:20, whoever walks with the wise will become wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. I can know plenty of scripture about friendships. I can know plenty of scripture about relationships. I can know plenty of scripture about flocks and shepherds and sheep and goats and voices and gates and openings and thieves, and I can know all of it. But if I don't take what I've affirmed and align it with my life, then it serves no purpose. Just as it says in Ephesians that the same power that rose Jesus from the grave lives in me, it doesn't matter the fact that the same power that my God dwells within me. It serves no purpose if I don't even know it's there and I don't even use it. So it makes no sense to study scripture about friendships, but then not align yourself with the scripture that you've meditated on and surround yourself with those people. Guys, I pray over you. I pray over your purposeful life. And I pray that you are surrounded by people that will tell you when you got some funkiness up in your socks. I pray that you have those friends that are there for you whenever that enemy is coming hard, and you're able to go to them and dig into what the truth says whenever that deceit is coming. I pray that you have those friends that are there to give you that warm hug. I pray that you have those friends that continue to water you and continue to invest into you, continue to sharpen you and make you better. I pray that you have those friends that reveal to you what the true love of God is. I pray Psalm 1 friends over your life, sweet people, because you are so loved. And I'm talking to world changers right now, and I'm so humbled in the fact that I get to talk to you. Like, y'all are so cool. And the enemy knows it, but he doesn't want you to know it. Because the moment that you know how purposeful you are, the moment that you realize that God has called you to exceeding and abundantly more, you're unstoppable. Because the unstoppable God, whose glory goes on and on, dwells within you. I pray that you have friends that remind you of this truth. And I pray that you don't forget how awesome you are. Mwah! Bye, everyone. I pray blessed friendships over your week. Thank you so much.